Is Kyle Shanahan a leader? Real quick.
I can start off. I think head coaches have to be leaders to be successful. So, I mean, that's literally his job description. I think he is a leader. It's easy to get on him right now because they're not playing well. But I think they have the potential to right the ship if they just start running the ball more. And then I think the narrative around Shanahan will change a little.
Yeah, I think he's a silent leader as far as I'm going to draw up this magical gameplay and it works and now everybody believes in me. Everyone wants to play for me. He's a leader in that way. He's not a leader. He's not like he's not nowhere near a Pete Carroll type of leader. But what he does is stays quiet, draws up this game plan. It works and everybody loves him. So he's a leader. He's a silent leader.
He leads through the confidence that he invokes in others, basically.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I think that's the best way to frame Kyle Shanahan as a leader. He's not as vocal and doesn't place such a emphasis, at least not in the media, of trying to bring everybody together. You know how you're touching on Leo, but just with his play calling, everybody wants to play with him. He seemingly has great relationships with his players. His players seem to respect him. And of course, if you want to be a leader, you need to be respected of whatever it is that you're leading. So through that lens, yes, Kyle Shanahan is a leader, but maybe just not so much a leader that's in people's faces and on the forefront of everything.
I do not consider Kyle Shanahan a leader, and here's why. To me, he never holds himself accountable, ever. He never says, look, in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, that was on me. Like, don't blame my players. Yeah. It was on me. Or after any loss, he never says, my game plan stunk, or I don't know why I called that play. It's always, we didn't execute. And to me, that's not leadership. And that attitude is now across the entire team. Any person who's highly paid and thinks they're hot stuff says, I'm not doing bad, because that's what my coach says. If Kyle Shanahan, who's making $10 million a year, can go in front of the press after a loss and be like, yeah, it's not me, then why can't someone who makes more than him do the same? I mean, Trent Williams makes more money than him. So yeah, I think he's not. And I think his attitude is part of the problem that the Niners have right now. But what I will say is that, like Kittle, Shanahan has no background being a leader, and he's young as a coach. Maybe he's learning and he can get there. But right now, I think he has a leadership problem. I wouldn't write him off. He's 40, which is like, as a player, it means he's like basically 20. Yeah. He has a lot of growing to do. But right now, I mean, it's a lot of adversity, and the Niners haven't handled it well, and he's the leader. He should be. And again, one more point. A coach like him, who's not a natural leader and is young, comes in, depends heavily on a guy like Joe Staley. Heavily. I mean, Joe Staley essentially was the leader of the team. Same with Sherman. Now those guys are gone. Shanahan has to step up, because there's only so much a 24-year-old like Fred Warner can do, a 27-year-old like George Kittle can do. Shanahan has to step up until those guys get older. So I'm not saying he can't, but that's where the Niners are at right now. They're waiting for Kyle to take control.